Good evening, YouTube. Welcome back to Play the Hits, and we are going to be going ahead and doing an episode here over part 2 of StarTropics 2. And, well, I'm not Chris at all. Chris, where are you? Why am I introducing this video?
I don't know, Nick. I'm in some kind of weird nebulous universe where I'm not the host.
Okay, well, you know what? We'll deal with that later. Let's just pretend everything is normal here on our ends.
I'm freaking out, Nick.
It's going to be okay, Chris. It's going to be okay. Knuckles is here with us.
You're damn straight I am. Where the fuck are we now?
Let's see. So far, it looks like we're looking for some Tetris pieces, I assume to win some sort of Tetris tournament back on Sea Island. We went back to the Ice Age and killed a man-eating monster to save the cavemen's severely obese kids, and it looks like we're in Egypt now. Or Assassin's Creed, I'm not sure. Origins, that is.
That's a game that I really have to finish. It's a really good game. I'm enjoying it, but I keep getting sidetracked.
Yeah, but when you pack a game so full of content, I mean, you know, it's going to be difficult to do everything.
True, but I generally just kind of mind. I get really invested in the world of Assassin's Creed games, and then I finish the story and move on. With this one, the story is a bit more protracted than some of the other games.
They still fighting the Templars, or what? I kind of dodged out back in Assassin's Creed 2, the second one.
Well, given that it's Origins, they don't exactly call them the Assassins and the Templars just yet.
Yeah, I feel like they're really kind of stretching to make that whole Assassins Templar thing work, just because it was something they did in the first game.
This is true.
In case you weren't clear on where we were, we're in Egypt now.
Well, contributing to our lost episode lore, we've been in Egypt, haven't we?
Yeah. Yeah, someone forgot to take the cap off the lens, if you will, or forgot to hit record, so, yeah, awkward. Oh, well.
Well, it's truly not a problem. I'm just wondering how many of the jokes it's kosher to recycle from the other night.
Oh, that's okay, because I feel I'm much more prepared to take on the bit about casting the Witcher movie.
Oh, nice.
I had some time to think about this while I was out of state today.
I hope you've also been debating your celebrity crush.
I was kind of hoping you would forget about that. Never. In all honesty, I'm glad my answer to that question wasn't recorded. Hey there, creepy cat. All right, please enter. The Queen expects you. I don't think I have to talk to everybody. And again, there's Commander Cobra after that horrific G.I. Joe movie where everybody died. And Mike is just as interested in this story as I am. Blah, 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 blah. So now we got to go get...
I love pizza.
We got to go get Cleopatra some pizza with pepperoni, of course, because historically accurate.
Indeed.
How would one place an order and not walk away with the pizza? You know?
That's a damn good question, actually.
Like, you'd think they'd just stick around for the extra 10 minutes for them to cook the well, I guess the pizza comes from Rome, right?
Must be.
I don't know how...
in Rome for a pizza? I've done worse for less.
Well, you know, I guess Cleopatra was taken to Rome eventually by, who was it, Mark Antony?
Is that right? Yeah.
Yeah, historically accurate.
Seems legit.
All right, so we talked Jack of all trades, got rid of our tomahawk. We got ourselves a knife that we throw. So anyways, what's new with you?
Not a whole lot. Picked up the Mega Man X collection today, and I'm currently at the final boss of Mega Man X4 because, you know, it's a Mega Man game, and I'm still halfway decent at it, actually.
All roads lead to Sigma.
That's right.
So are you playing as X or are you playing as Zero?
Are you kidding me? Who in Mega Man X4 plays as X?
Only people who were, I guess, leery about using Zero the first time around. I felt like when I played it the first time, it's Mega Man X. It's a Mega Man's game. You don't, like, play Mario and not play as Mario the first run, right? Anyways,
Wait, you don't automatically go for Luigi, huh?
No, not me personally, but boy, I gotta tell you, once I beat that game and started playing through it as Zero, I was like, why is X even an option?
Right. Yeah, no, it's a great game. Still my favorite X game by far. And like I said, I probably haven't played it in man, maybe a little over a decade. I'm surprised how much of it is coming back to me.
What exactly are these things? What is are these?
I don't know. Cyclopses with knives?
Knives, like both
and mohawks,
and like a single eye.
I love his little shanking motion.
Feel like this is Octavio's long lost ancestor.
Oh my god. Now you got the sling, so you should be good for the boss.
Yeah, I'm gonna save that for the Mama Scorpion.
Yeah, that thing still freaks me out.
It should. It's horrified me as a child. Oh, there we go. Now we
so I was scrolling through your Facebook randomly as I was posting the video of the latest episode of Chrono Trigger to your wall, and I noticed this video. Either you posted it or someone posted it to your wall of all the times in Walking Dead where Negan leans backwards. And like I can't believe I never picked up on that, but his spine has got to be like deficient.
You know, yeah, that was me, and it was funny because
funniest thing.
I typed it into Google, and I typed in how many times in The Walking Dead does Negan lean back, and it turned out someone beat me to it.
Well, what's really great about it is that like the video itself is completely devoid of all context, so it's just this horrible like psychopath doing all these terrible things and saying all this ignorant shit
while leaning back.
Yeah, right, while leaning back as far as it can.
Yeah, that video's
Can you imagine Negan in a Limbo tournament? That guy would clean house.
Oh god. You know what? I am okay with us losing the last episode purely for that quote.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh. But yeah, I mean,
I won this Limbo tournament, and it was cool as shit.
That's exactly how you would say it. No, that's how season 8 should have ended.
Limbo tournament. This is how we're gonna solve this, Rick. Instead of getting his throat slit, he just gets crushed under the limbo bar.
No, I mean, there you go. I mean, Rick can still slit his throat. I mean,
with the limbo bar.
Yeah, that was one of the most confusing season finales I'd ever watched. I was like,
as far as I know, now that's where my knowledge of the series ends. He survives that, correct?
In a weird way, yeah, because like Rick, like, you know, he's begging Negan for 10 seconds to explain himself, and he brings up Carl, and then he proceeds to cut Negan's throat, and you know, you're left at this moment of, wow, did Rick seriously just use his dead kid as a crutch to stab Negan in the back, or throat, I guess?
You bet he did.
And you're like, wow, we're finally getting to hardcore evil Rick, right? And then the next words out of his mouth are, I'm gonna let you live. Somebody save him.
Right.
I was really afraid we're gonna get some character depth here. Oh well.
Well, that pisses off Michelle, right?
Not Maggie's character?
Maggie.
Maggie's character.
Michelle. There we go.
Michonne, I guess. Yeah, and then I guess her, Daryl, and Jesus plot to stop Rick, which, if you're gonna do something underhanded, I don't know why you would include a guy named Jesus, who is the moral compass of the show, in the assassination meeting, but whatever.
Oh, God.
Okay.
Wow, you've done it. Hey, God. Good to see you again. Good luck. Thanks, God. Oh, yeah, and the creepy-ass camel. Hey, buddy, where you heading?
So who am I talking to, him or the camel? Because the camel's mouth is clearly moving.
Yeah, I know. I was going to say, the camel seems to be more animated than this man.
I notice you're talking to my human, but I run the show here.
Yeah, right? The human's just like a straw puppet that he keeps up to deter people.
For licensing reasons.
Yeah, right. Technically, a camel can't sell himself, but someone else can sell him. What kind of society is this?
You're right, Knuckles.
Hey, I know how you feel, man.
Alright, let's do this.
Have a nice drive. One day soon, we're just gonna saddle up, and it'll be ride, camel, ride.
Rode through the desert on a camel with no name.
It felt good to be out of the rain. Oh God, I wish it would rain.
That would be nice. Is Is Bloomington a parched hellscape right now, too?
It was, but we actually just got, like, torrential rain this evening.
Oh, good. Yeah. Just like when you're dehydrated, what you want to do is drink as much water as possible at the first opportunity.
Yeah, exactly. That'll be great for the grass. Just confuse the shit out of it.
Thank
I'm
God
still
this...
loving this Koopa Troopa.
Right? Thank goodness this was made by Nintendo so that it can't sue themselves for copyright infringement.
You know, if there's a company that would do that, it seems like it would be Nintendo.
Right? Yep. I'm going to send myself a cease and desist order. Wow. We're crazy.
Wowza.
Pizza with extra pepperoni for our best customer. Why don't you just open up a chain down there in, Egypt? Okay, now this is like my favorite part in the whole game. So I got the pizza, and the turtle just hauls ass out of there.
Yeah, right? Wait a minute, that turtle's just a lazy son of a bitch. Go, camel.
You really fooled us, Mike. I don't know why the camel's a little hoarse now.
Why is he calling me Wilbur?
Wilbur. Siri.
I do like that they don't make you backtrack the whole way.
That's right. You've already done this once.
This was clearly 1994 and not 1989, because you would have had to backtrack that shit.
I think I once said this exact dialogue tree to an intern once. You've returned, and you have the pizza.
Quick, give it to me before it cools. Yeah, geez, Nick, you want to save us a slice? Fuck you, you're an intern. Oh, God. I've never seen so little power go to someone's head so quickly.
Hey, you know what? When you're grasping for things you don't have, you'll take every little bit you can get. Every little bit. B-I-T.
You can get.
Yeah. Just want to clarify real quick. So if anyone's watching on YouTube, you're going to want to turn on subtitles.
Oh, the subtitles will say that. Damn, Cleopatra.
She's really putting that pizza away.
Well, it's as we said, every pizza is a personal pizza if you just believe in yourself.
And every salad is a Caesar salad, so long as you stab it enough times.
Was it you who sent me that pencil holder that's just Caesar and you put the pencils in his back?
No, but I should take credit for it since you're unsure of who.
We'll just say it was you.
It sounds like something I would do.
Hey, look, it's me, the happy snake on Cleopatra's head. It's so good to see you, Nick. How you doing today? I love you so much. I'm just so happy to be on top of this lady's head. Thank you for that pizza.
This woman is putting my family through snake college.
See you later. Oh, wee, oh. Oh, yo. Oh, wee, oh.
Yeah, thank goodness.
Hey, to the south, you'll find the Great Pyramid.
Yeah, the snake is talking at this point.
Tetrad's rumored to be within its walls. I sure love you, man. Good luck on your quest.
Give the galley slaves my regards.
Oh God, the ones that survived that trek, anyways.
All right, so we'd go down to the pyramid, but it's blocked, so we got to go up and play Monkey Madness in the Mid-Nile maze up here.
This has got to be one of the only instances where an NES game very clearly rips off something from an SNES game.
Yeah, it's like the game idea I had for Metal Gear Solid 4 called Time Sniper.
Time Sniper.
Because I always seemed to get shot, and then I would hear the bullet, and then the enemy would fire it. The collision detection was a little weird.
I have only played Metal Gear Solid 4 once.
There's no reason to play it again. It's like a choose-your-own-adventure with no choice.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's a very linear story, but it's distinct in that every other Metal Gear Solid game I have played through at least twice. Even 5 I played through a second time.
Well, that's because Metal Gear Solid 4 wasn't fun.
I don't know, I enjoyed it.
It was basically just, hey, let's see if we can do a remake of Metal Gear Solid 1.
Wait, wasn't that 2?
Hey, Hideo Kojima ripped off his own games numerous times. No, okay, well, 2 at least worked it into the plot. 4 was just like, okay, well, after, like, having all the bosses be recreations of the Shadow Moses bosses, hell, we'll just go back to Shadow Moses.
Right. Now, your favorite Metal Gear Solid is 3, right?
Oh, no. Well, no, not me. Mine is always going to be 1 because...
Oh, really?
Well, because it was basically just Die Hard with a little bit of sci-fi in it.
Yeah, that's true, and it was before the plot got too ham-fisted. I can see.
Now, 5, I will say, was the funnest. But yeah, 1, I appreciated that before Kojima got too far into himself.
I gotcha, yeah. And even though he was kind of well within that territory by the time Snake Eater rolled around, it's still my favorite out of the bunch.
Okay, now I gotta try to kill this thing that I guess is a hippo, but not a man in a cape, because what sense does that make?
I still see a giant gaping vajayjay.
Why did I bring that up? I knew you were gonna go that route.
You knew I was going to go there again. I wasn't going to miss that opportunity.
So, hearkening again back to our lost episode from yesternight. So, give any more thought to our question of if you had to cast a Witcher movie, who would you cast in what role?
No, I'm still going with my same picks from last night. I like either Hugh Jackman or Viggo Mortensen for Aragorn. Wow,
Aragorn.
For Geralt. And then I still would like to see Daisy Ridley. I think she'd make a mean, older Ciri.
Oh yeah, and I looked that up. I absolutely see what you're saying. I'm assuming we're still going with Scarlett Johansson for Triss Merigold.
Yeah, you know what? As long as Scarlett Johansson is in it somehow, I'm okay.
She could be Amir Var-Emery, and I'm not going to say boo about it.
Yeah, right.
I mean,
I'm still going to enjoy what I'm seeing.
So, the Dandelion question, this was bothering me all yesterday, because I couldn't remember who I originally thought would be a good pick for that. Ryan Reynolds.
Ryan Reynolds.
Ryan Reynolds. It's just absurd enough to work, like Andrew Lincoln playing Geralt.
He would kind of have that snarky edge too, like
yeah, it
he's
would
like,
work.
You know, this is all innuendo.
Yeah, absolutely.
Good times, man. Fuck this monkey.
We gotta find him first. Metaphorically speaking,
It's time for some monkey poon. StarTropics 2, Monkey Poon.
Oh god, there's the title card, isn't it? Unless I can convince you otherwise.
Oh no, I'm going with the Negan thing.
I appreciate that. Because it's far funnier.
No contest. Everyone dies.
What am I doing wrong? I'm smarter than this.
A monkey's got your number, man.
Let me go get that issue of Nintendo Power. Hold on. Hold on, I'm gonna call the Nintendo Power hotline.
Dude, I wonder who owns that number now.
I'm gonna assume it's disconnected and that we're thinking too much about it.
No, I want there to be just like one lonely man in Santa Barbara, California, who's just sitting in front of like one of those telephones from the 80s that, sits on top of the unit with the cord still hanging.
Yep, and he's like just drawing like a pension or something.
Yep. He looks exactly like he did in the 80s, but he's a little pudgier and his beard is now gray.
It's the same.
What's up? You've reached the Nintendo hotline, dude.
It's the same like 40-year-old guy I called 20 years ago to find out where the last spaceship piece was in Jet Force Gemini.
Oh man, only now he's bordering on 70. But he still smokes weed in his parents' basement after he gets home from work.
Who would have to be 95 years old? Well,
Oh no, they're long dead. He just inherited the house. Never felt comfortable enough to move out of the basement.
What was that King of the Hill quote from the Dungeons and Dragons episode?
Oh yeah, Mitch is gonna live with his mom for until the day she dies, and probably a good while later.
Oh gosh,
that was one of the best lines. You don't have to be a genius to tell what Mitch's future is going to be. He's going to live with his mom until the day she dies, and probably for a good while after.
Oh man. Between that and the Negan quote, I'm kind of glad we lost that episode.
There's a I saw in a bookstore one time, and I'm kicking myself to this day for not picking it up, even though I could very easily go on Amazon. But there is a book of Hank Hill quotes.
Huh. Well, I know what your anniversary present's going to be. Why am I getting you an anniversary present? I'll just get your birthday.
That works. You can really pick any event throughout the year. It's never a bad time to get a book of Hank Hill quotes.
Gonna preload your birthday present.
I'm just gonna find a way to make a life-size cardboard cutout of Negan leaning backwards for you. And then I'm gonna leave it at your doorstep, ring the doorbell, and run.
I'll take
So
that.
the first thing you see out there is just Negan with that big shit-eating smile on his face. He's got his baseball bat. Hey.
That's you know, I can use that because I plan on opening my own tax business this coming tax season. So
Oh my god, have Negan out in the front
Yep.
at the reception area.
Hey, $5 you can get your picture taken with Negan in the waiting area.
He's got a sign around his neck, don't piss off the tax prep guy.
Let's see, that's
Or
20 for
Lucille will
the
have something to say about it.
it's 20 for the tax preparation and 30 for the direct deposit. And you took a picture with Negan over there. That's another $5.
Right.
And I saw you pet my dog. I'm gonna let that be a freebie, but you took 2 of the complimentary donuts. That'll be another $2.
2 of the complimentary down. Oh god. That's not so bad. I feel like this one's a little easier than the last one.
Yeah, I got this. We're almost done. Okay, so because I can't get off this subject, so Dijkstra, John Goodman.
Oh no, Dijkstra has to actually have. Well, I don't know. John Goodman can be menacing, but I'm thinking for Dijkstra, someone who looks like he would be in great shape were his leg not messed up.
It kind of depends on the Dijkstra you go with, because I think the book kind of has him. Well, no,
Who's the dude who plays Kingpin in the Daredevil?
The Daredevil.
Netflix
I
series?
was just thinking that. It's
Who is that guy?
William Fisk.
Well, yeah, but I mean, what's the
I'm
actor's
sorry.
name?
I'm sorry. I don't remember what his name was, unfortunately.
That'd be a good Dijkstra.
That would work. That would absolutely work. And by the way, remember when we were struggling about who would play Regis?
Yeah.
Benedict Cumberbatch.
Oh my gosh, that would be too perfect.
I know, right? Just get him to grow some mutton chops.
Right? The only thing is, though, he'd be so good, you'd have to give him, like, his own spin-off.
But that's the thing, like,
the shark.
that's Regis in every iteration, whether it's the book or the game. As soon as Regis appears, he just steals the scenery.
He is great.
Like Benedict
Dude, I would
Cumberbatch.
love to see, like, a prequel thing where they cover, like, his drunk driving incident and...
Yep. Regis had... You know, the best thing about Regis is 3 things. 1, he made vampires not suck. Insert your own pun. 2, he got a DUI, essentially, for, flying while intoxicated, and boy did he pay for it.
And then getting beheaded.
Yep. And then 3, the first thing he does is he gets everyone in the party drunk off their ass off of Mandrake Hooch.
Oh my god. He's such a great character.
And yeah, it's just, that's the thing that confuses me about Sapkowski's novels, is that he's a master at writing these amazing characters, but he just kind of doesn't seem to know what to do with them sometimes.
Nope. That's alright. Still a wonderful... Excuse me. Wonderful fictional universe.
Okay, so the whole reason we had to go chase down the monkey in the jungle was to get the secondary weapon, the Psywave, to take down that barrier. Yeah, boy. Maybe we can email Netflix and tell them, hey, stop the casting for The Witcher. We've solved it.
Yeah, right. We got it for you. I'm sure they're all
taken care of.
I'm really hoping that turns out okay.
I have no expectations, and I have no dog in that fight, so,
I want to like it, though. I mean, like, I enjoyed the Castlevania series. Netflix very clearly can take these kind of franchises and do them justice.
Nice, Nick. Well, as long as we get Peter Dinklage as Yarpen Zegrin, I'll be fine. No, I mean, I'm sorry. He's got to be Zoltan. More camera time.
Zoltan, yes.
Ow. Are these the spikes that kill me instantly? I don't remember.
I don't think you want to mess with it.
No, I don't want to find out. All right.
Now, who would play Admiral Windbag, then?
Field Marshal Windbag? The parrot from the mall when we had a pet shop. So, someone trained him to just drop the F-bomb constantly.
That's awesome.
You can also just Google swearing cockatiel, and I think there's our boy right there.
Or, any small child, and they could just CG the parrot in, because you try to teach a child what they're supposed to say, they ignore you. You let one F-bomb fly, and all of a sudden you're explaining to the teachers why he dropped the F-bomb. Not that I know anything about
I was going to say, it sounded like we're projecting a little bit there.
But no, that's seriously, like, all day. Hey, Connor, count to 10. Connor, say your ABCs. No, Daddy. No, I'm playing. Well, fuck. Fuck. No, come on, stop.
I was half expecting to end that with,
Oh!
Mother effer.
What's great is that the bricks are still right there taunting you.
All right, I got 2 lives. I can still do this. There goes my no death run.
Yeah.
All right.
It's never a no death run when Knuckles is around.
Yeah.
Someone's gonna fucking die.
Couldn't you have just flown us over the hedge maze, Knuckles? But, that's just me.
I keep telling you, I don't even want to be here. Don't fuck with the timeline.
I don't want to be here.
And I will
ask
say
me to
it
do
again
anything.
before this journey's over, Mikey. Don't fuck with the timeline.
Knuckles, the voice of reason.
Right.
So yeah, okay. There's Dijkstra. Who else? I enjoy this. I'm sorry if the enjoyment is...
Did we ever come up with a good Yennefer?
I don't think we did. We got a little sidetracked by
I
Triss.
have to be careful when Googling sexy raven-haired actresses, because that seems like a road that leads to porn.
Pretty quickly, yeah. It just makes it...
And I really like this computer not crashing.
I don't think porn crashes your computer.
I'm pretty sure it's designed to crash your computer, isn't it? Like, isn't that where like 90% of viruses come from?
This is a true fact. I'm not pretending to be an expert on the field. Okay, let's not screw
You're the
this
one who
up.
said you needed to clean up your desktop, Nick.
I'm just saying, they've got incognito mode for a reason.
This is true. Yeah, I'm not sure incognito mode protects you from viruses.
Sure it does. I read it on the internet.
It gives your neighbor's computer a virus.
See, I'm just
Your
fine.
Your neighbor's been looking at Asian porn.
Yeah,
You
well,
have
my-
a Trojan horse.
My
What?
neighbor is my sister, so that makes things a whole different set of awkward. Who's been looking up Elcor Turian porn?
He's Commander Shepard, using other people's computers to look at porn. Hey, Shepard, my new $1,200 laptop has a Trojan horse. There's something you want to tell me? Fuck you, Jacob. That's what I'm going to tell you.
Classic Commander Shepard. Hey, hey there, Joseph. How we doing?
Hi, Joseph.
How was work? Chris says hi. Rex also says hi. Rex is wagging his tail.
They're making me watch their subpar Let's Plays again.
Rex, sit there and don't blink. We've been over this.
I never blink. I'm afraid if I close my eyes, it'll let the evil in.
If I close my eyes, I'll fall asleep, and then you'll strike me again. So, let's see. Are there any... To answer our Yennefer question, no, I don't think we've got anybody.
Raven-haired actresses. Let's see here. Not one of them looks like Yen. Or
Well-
at least my mental image of Yen.
Let's see. We'll just get Christina Hendricks, and we'll just have her dye her red hair black. End of story.
Oh, hey, Katie Holmes. She's a little young, though.
We're not going the Ellen Page route, are we?
Ooh, Angelina Jolie.
Huh. When was the
I mean,
last
she's
time
got
you...
the look.
And I think she could use work, because I haven't seen her in anything recently.
Yeah, ever since she stopped being Lara Croft, I'm not sure what she's been doing. Demi Moore, okay. I can see that, too. Kim Kardashian, if you just want the whole thing to suck.
Yeah, there's a great idea. I'd like it not to suck because I respect the source material, so...
Right.
Hey, Joseph, who would you get to play Geralt in a movie?
Joseph's like, I'll do it.
CGI.
Good work.
CGI.
He's just the CGI Geralt from, like, Attack of the Clone Wars.
And everyone else is a real person.
Real people, yep. And hell, as long as we're going that route, let's just have Adam Sandler be Dandelion.
Oh my god, can you imagine the song?
The songs, exactly.
Oh my god. I can't even imitate him. Like, I thought about it for a second, but...
Let's not.
You know, Adam Sandler's Adam Sandler, and...
He is what he
love
is.
him or hate him, there is no other.
Damn it.
Okay, Nick. As long as we're on random pieces of trivia, what is your favorite Adam Sandler song?
You know, I dislike his songs so much, I've never listened to one all the way through.
Oh, come on. You mean to tell me that you were a teenage boy in the late 90s, early 2000s, and you did not listen to a single Adam Sandler song?
I could quote you chapter and verse, every single line of Happy Gilmore, but ask me to quote a song, I couldn't give you more than 3 syllables.
What about Lunch Ladyland?
Nope. Not even familiar with it.
On.
Not even being snooty or ironic.
Oh, God. Dude, I used to have his CD, and I would play it in my bedroom, and every time my dad would walk by, I'd, like, sprint over to my thing and hit pause so that he wouldn't take it away from me.
Oh gosh, it's like watching Game of Thrones with your family. Yeah, have you ever seen that meme?
No, I've not.
It's when I watch Game of Thrones with family, and it's like when I watch Game of Thrones with family, and it's a picture of like whatever hardcore sex scene is going on, and it's like when I watch Game of Thrones alone, it's like a dragon taking on hordes of zombies.
Yeah, exactly. Good times.
That's what it was like with every anime I ever watched. No, it gets really good after a couple episodes. It's just a bad episode. Don't judge the whole series by that standard.
Look, him fucking his sister is integral to the plot, I swear.
This is Evangelion. Come on. A lot of Japanese people think this is like good.
Oh my god, worse than that was Ranma 1/2 back in the day. I know we've already discussed this too, but every single time like someone would walk by, it would always be like a random topless scene or just something perverted. The rest of it's just like this hilarious like martial arts comedy.
You're just catching it at the wrong moment.
Yeah, come on, guys.
No, that was the review episode. Don't judge it by that.
And me being a horny 12-year-old, I wasn't going to complain.
All right, so again, as the snake told us, in the snake room, you need to take out the snake whistle, play a snake song, and summon the snakes.
You have called us forth from the bottomless abyss.
Exactly like the ghost from StarTropics 1. I like how these snakes are all in formation, like, oh, hell no.
We have been waiting for this, rehearsing it carefully. We suck.
We're all blind.
Why did we fuck it up? Guys, we completely broke formation. We were supposed to come at him in a flying V. Well,
right. The hell
I still
the
get the feeling like that you were the aggressor there. Like those snakes wanted to do you no harm and were simply content to let bygones be bygones.
It was like ringing the doorbell and then shooting the guy in the head who answers it.
Right.
Because they're a dirty, stinking goblin. And the hell with all goblins. Go, son
Or
of
perhaps a Quarian.
Bitch! It's okay, I still have... Alright?
2 lives, look at that.
Things just got more complicated, because now I have no potion.
Oh, shit. They take your potions when you die?
Yeah, this game don't screw around. Again, they don't want you beating it before... They don't want you beating it on Friday when you rent the game.
Right? This is gonna be a begrudging purchase, come hell or high water.
Well, you know.
Oh, hey, there's a potion.
Oh, and again, I did have the... Okay, good, yeah, we're fine. I did have the lore to this game wrong. Like I said in the last Hidden episode, this was actually the last game to come out on the NES, so that's why pretty much no one ever heard of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I think this came out the same year as Chrono Trigger, right?
Year before.
It
came out the same year as FF6.
Yeah, but I mean, the NES was still very long in the tooth by that point.
This boss is raw nightmare fuel.
Isn't it?
And, like, not even, like, a spooky, scary, like, Halloween kind of way. Like, this thing actually terrifies me. Like, it's
Is
something
it-
about, like, that 80s art style, or I guess early 90s.
The way the face looks so calm and serene, and then it flips to this decayed, mummified face that shoots this absurdly quick attack.
And it looks a little too happy to be doing what it's doing.
I think it's the indifference that's getting me.
Oh, yeah, the indifference of King Tut, followed by the gut-wrenching, pants-shitting terror that's on the other side. Hi!
Something like, good luck sleeping tonight.
I will have my vengeance.
And then the cartridge glitched, and then I saw blood coming out of the NES system. And
I
then
smell a creepypasta.
spooky spaghetti.
You've done it.
You've really done it, Mike.
Thanks, God. I like to think I did.
Where are we at on the Elgato right now? Should we do another chapter, or well, let's raid this tomb first.
Damn straight.
So now that I've stolen this Tetrad from the Pharaoh's burial chamber, do you think in another 500 years the country of Egypt is going to contact Mike's descendants and ask for that back?
Mikey will be long gone by then, my friend. We'll be living it up in Bermuda.
The non-extradition treaty. All right, so we're going to open the World Oxford Wonder Book again and go back in time some more. No, this is just a braille copy of the Secret Garden.
Oh my God. What the fuck is this? Oh no!
Ah! We'll tell you what, this chapter 4, is also a twofer, so you want to cut the episode here and then cover chapter 4 and its 2 dungeons next time?
That seems very appropriate.
Okay, great.
Especially given that I'm still not convinced we're not going to run into Jack the Ripper.
Or, it is 221B Baker Street. Maybe we'll run into Benedict Cumberbatch when he was like 5, because that's about when this came out, right?
Give or take.
All right, well, hey, it has been fun, YouTube, and for those who intentionally clicked the video, thank you, and those who are unintentionally here because you were looking for an actual strategy guide, stick around. You might hear something fun in the future.
Or who knows? Maybe we'll post pictures of pretty ladies.
Yeah.
Who's to say?
Yeah, send us your pictures for who would like to play the role of Yennefer and Geralt. Winner will get a free T-shirt that features Knuckles on it.
And please don't forget to buy Sonic Mania Plus, released this week for the low price of $30. We will see you next time, YouTube.
Let's go out on a high note.